Taking a look at Sacramento. So, at least on paper, they are the favorites in these conference finals. But this could be a challenging matchup for them.
Yeah, on one hand, they worked hard to get home court advantage, but it feels like the pressure is on them to perform because of those expectations.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed into the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you talk about audacious. MV going on camera to guarantee not only a win in these conference finals, but a sweep. Holy smokes.
In all my years, I have never heard someone guarantee a sweep. This could be a watershed moment for MP if he pulls this off. But the odds still against him. And there's a good chance he ends up looking forward.
Count it good.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. MP's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
To Randall. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. We've shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. As to McDaniels from 13, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Now here's Levine. The 3 from MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Now he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
The high post shot. Randall no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Bean passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Reed. Offline with his 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
DeRozan, that's good.
DeRozan, a legit threat offensively from anywhere on the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Randall from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Zach LaVine, and Monks subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The wide open look here for Ingles. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Sacramento leading by 11. Monk finds MP. DeRozan in the corner. Sacramento moving it around. Here's MP. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Good on the shot.
Now, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
MP outside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. There's the triple. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by MP. DeRozan's got 11.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Ingles with the ball. MP's there.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Ingles. Over MP. Here's Dosunmu. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back to the action in... What an atmosphere. Changing it up here. Timberwolves trail by 7, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Reed is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Now DiVincenzo. He's got 8. He gets that one. DiVincenzo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it's Reed penetrating. And Reed throws it down.
That's a little muscle in his hustle. Now as Reed on the drive finds his way.
Oh, what a move, MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 10. McDaniels outside. Shoots over DeRozan. And finished off by Gobert.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you.
Taking a look at the situation. Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Sacramento up 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
outside in the perimeter. Levine and DeRozan. MP out there with Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped 48 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him and he delivered.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
The guys over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
It's MP muscling his way for two.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
That's to Randall, a baseline J, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The three from MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sabonis trying to get open. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
A great sign for MP in his career, with the ability to convert in traffic.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him, and it's in there.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Here's Hall. Inside, MP gets it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
MP from deep three-point land. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. McDaniels outside. 13 feet away. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Kings leading now by 3. And here's MP for 3. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, Julius Randle does a little bit of everything out there, including this little kick-out pass.
Here's MP. Randle with the block. To the paint. And he slams it down right on top of DeMar DeRozan.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Count that bucket. Randle's got 21.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
And Randle throws it down.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Hall. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. And DeRozan kicks to MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got 41.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Highland. Rebounded by Hall.
Unbelievable. Who the hell hit guys? No clue what went wrong there.
Latrey. And another 3 for Sacramento.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about...
Making a change here. Hall's checked in. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. So on the floor for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dosumu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Edwards in at the 3. The kick out to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement here by the King. And it goes down 2 points. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the inside. Out to Edwards. Hands it from downtown.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, the dunk!
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Now Highland. Randall outside. And the reception by MP. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Malik Monk. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dosumu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 18. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Going to work down low.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
It's Randle with the drive. Strong move off the glass.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Edwards. Now Randle. And they pick up the 2.
Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And stolen by MP.
Man, if never there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Kings.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sideline. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at center. You look at the Kings, they took care of business in Game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
Now here's MP. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Minnesota with the ball. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the low post is good.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Hall. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels can't hit. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Kings. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Here's Randall. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Edwards fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the shot goes down. Levine's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Now Edwards fires from deep. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Inside. MP, that one's good. He's got 12.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP, number 1. Zach LaVine is 2nd.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Down low. Here's Anderson. Banked it in off the glass.
Good work inside from Anderson. I mean, he's deceptively long and uses that to his advantage down there.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy shots, you also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. MP is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Randall. Power is home! Oh, wow!
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And MP throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Randall outside from downtown. And it's MP with a rebound. Paul's got 4 rebounds in the game. Sabonis outside. Back to MP. Pass to Westbrook. And here's MP from outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
It's stolen by MP.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk the lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 18. For 3, Randall. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And here's MP from outside. And the Kings with another 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Edwards with it. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Kings ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please go back for attention to center court.
Hey, everybody.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Taking a look at the situation for the second. And that is going to do it for us.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Now here's Levine. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Over MP. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. Randall's got 21.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
The Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. Randall outside. The 3. Rebound by Sacramento. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine. Again, the Kings score.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's MP from outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. For three, Randall. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Randall, good.
Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
MP outside, lets it go from deep. And another Sacramento 3.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The shot's good. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 15 points in just the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Malik Monk's checked in for Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Shannon comes in for Julius Randle. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Levine for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Monk. They get it back. Pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Launches a 3, and Levine gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Levine's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That one falls. Paul's got 49 in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Another bucket! Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Checked in for Sacramento. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Keegan Murray is out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. And this win shows they
You look at Minnesota. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do them any favor. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside of the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with MP. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
McDaniels outside. Randall finds DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. DeRozan in the corner. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Hall. And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here is Edwards. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Randall no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. MP's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Pass to DeRozan, back to MP. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And stolen by MP. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He added 55 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will.
Timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. DeRozan finds MP. Back to Hunter. MP outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Knocks down the 3-ball. DeRozan's got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Front-court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dosunmu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings leading now by 19 points. MP kicks to Murray. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And then for Sacramento, Levine's checked in for Murray. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for DeAndre Hunter.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Concludes the first half. Kings lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Seeing how things are shaking down. Thanks for spending halftime.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside of the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. MP out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. To the middle. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Outside for Randall. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Doubled by Hall. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Mr. Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do, using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
And a deep three from MP. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Can't nail the jumper.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Hall, that's good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 18. It's Edwards on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there it is for him. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
And here's MP for three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards got 16 points. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. 1:10 left in the third. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Outside, Reed. No good from outside. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's an 18-point game. And the dunk by MP.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break, and Anderson gets it to go.
When you watch Anderson move around, it may not look like he's bringing the energy, but he is consistent in everything he does. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Anderson outside. Island finds Conley. Now here's Reed. Gets it from three-point range. 18 points for him.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. What an amazing quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. Edwards has come in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Anthony did.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
It misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The 10-footer, and he gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop. Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
They trail by 16. Outside Edwards. Randall. And the three misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one is good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this